This LED lighting factory in Ningbo, Zhejiang province usually gets orders worth some 6 million yuan a month. Most of them delivered through sea freight to France, Spain, or the North American market. But during the outbreak, ocean freight delivery times were 20% longer than normal. After looking around, the company chose to ship its urgent European freight by train.
Shortly after Spring Festival, we were in shortage of workers. So the production time is a little bit longer than before. We have one specific shipment to a new client. We were very worried that then there was this China-Europe freight train who actually and finally saved us 10 days at least. The customer was very happy with this result.
60% of the factory's exports go to Europe, and the rail service helped them keep up on-time deliveries even at the high point of the virus outbreak. Corlead is not alone when both air freight and sea freight capacities were heavily cut during the first 4 months of this year. Logistics service provider Kunanago offers shipping solutions to clients from more than 100 countries and regions, and it has seen a rise of 50% year-on-year in full container volume on the China-Europe rails from January to April.
The last 4 months, we have seen actually also quite a lot of impact to sea freight. And also we have to consider about the border crossing, some of the custom clearance. Those are issues that has created even longer transit time for sea freight during this period. As a result, some of the customers, we have suggested them moving to rail to meet the transit time, the lead time they have required.
High-tech industries, automotive parts, and e-commerce shipments were the biggest users of the service. And demand has been so great that the company has been booking out entire trains, not just a few freight cars on the Europe route since March the 13th. The freight train service between China and Europe hit a monthly high in April, as it played a bigger role in maintaining global supply chains during the pandemic. A total of 979 trips were made during April, and 88,000 TEUs or 20-foot equivalent units were transported between the two regions. That's an increase of 50% year-on-year, according to China State Railway Group.
The land transport route is shorter than the route for sea freight. And for companies in inland cities, if they use sea freight, they first need land transport to the ports and then transfers to the ships. And that will take even longer, maybe 45 days or more.
Zhang says that in the future, the China-Europe freight trains could be important for other countries' exporters as well.
For example, firms in some countries in the Southeast Asia can first transport their cargoes to China's southern ports, like Guangdong, and then transfer to the freight train. The whole process would take only 15 days. But if they transport their cargoes directly to Europe via sea freight, it would usually take around 45 days.
An important part of the country's Belt and Road Initiative, the China-Europe freight trains have witnessed exponential growth since the first ones left from southwest China's Chongqing for Duisburg, Germany in 2011. The trains now connect 71 Chinese cities with 67 cities in 19 countries. 张诗璇 ICS for CGTN, Shanghai.